Good morning, students. Welcome in video lecture of electronic devices and circuits. Already we started unit number 1, JFET. In previous video lecture, we discussed the main thing related to the JFET. That means its introduction, its construction, and then its type, and then its operation. Up to that point, we discussed one. Just I will take one review about the its operation, or you can see that construction and operation and its type. As the one semiconductor bar, it is considered that may be either N type or P type. That semiconductor bars or on the side of that particular semiconductor bar, if suppose you are considering the N type bar, then the P type substrate, it is diffused at the side of the that semiconductor bar, and here the diffused region, it is called as the gate region. And due to this diffusion, whatever the junction it is happened, that is again considered as the PN junction for this particular JFET, right? So by considering the this concept or construction, there are two types. If suppose you are considering N type bar, semiconductor bar, and you are diffusing the P type substrate on that side of that particular uh, N type bar, then it is the N channel uh, JFET. And if suppose you are considering the P type bar, semiconductor bar, then you are diffusing the N type substrate on the side of this P type semiconductor. Then to form a gate region as well as the PN junction. Okay, this kind of a JFET is called as the P type or P channel JFET. Right. Here, these source and drain terminals, that means source is the entry point for the majority carriers, and drain point or drain terminal is the exit point for that majority carriers, right? And by considering these two terminals, you are applying the voltage in between this particular, you can see the terminals. And whenever you are applying the voltage and in between source and drain region, right, then at that time your VGS or gate voltage, it is zero or you are keeping open, then majority carriers, okay, they are flowing through the source towards the drain. That means entire current, it is flowing through the channel from the drain to source direction. It is called as a conventional current. But if you are making the gate terminal, or you are applying the gate terminal with a negative voltage, that means you are making the PN junction in a reverse bias condition, then at that time depletion region at the region of this junction, it get increased or wider one. So both side depletion region, when you are increasing this negative voltage at the gate terminal, then it is, you can see that increasing one, that depletion region, it is increasing one. So you are controlling the current which is flowing through the drain to source, right? That means by applying the voltage to the gate terminal, you are controlling the current flowing through the JFET. Now today we are going to discuss the topic as static characteristics and pinch of voltage of JFET. Right. In that, already we discussed the working of the JFET. In that, we discussed how the that current, it is controlled one. But today we are going to see the exactly the what is the static characteristics. So that is based on the previous our discussion. Right. Now we are going to see the static characteristics of a JFET first. See here in this slide, I shown the connection how the connection it is made with the drain to source terminal and source to gate terminal. It is with the JFET, that is I here shown one. And the one more figure I here mentioned in this slide, which exactly shows the how the depletion where it is region it is there at the both side of that particular um, bar, which is having the PN junctions, right? That here shown one, and the how the voltage it is applied in between the drain to source and the source to gate. That is here I shown here. Now, for the discussion purpose, I considered here N channel JFET. Okay, so if suppose I'm as just I said as well as I explained in previous lecture also that if suppose I am not applying any voltage to the gate terminal, that means I'm keeping gate voltage is a zero or open. At that situation, and I'm applying the that drain to source terminal having the positive as the drain terminal and negative to the source terminal and applying that particular VDS voltage, then the current it is flowing through the drain to source terminal through the channel. Here it is N type channel, that's why here I am applying the positive voltage to the drain terminal. So in this situation, right, in this situation, the entire current it is flowing through the channel. That means before applying the voltage to the VDS, that means from starting from zero, or you can say that I'm slowly, I'm if suppose I'm increasing that voltage, then whatever the resistance of that particular drain to source it is there or bar is there, right? It is again you can say that or you can say that voltage drop across that particular resistance it is or resistance it is again decreasing one and current it is flowing through that particular channel, right? That is the thing. Whenever I am applying the, that means as I am increasing that particular voltage VDS voltage, then entire current or you can see that entire whatever the majority carriers from source to drain it there flowing or they are entering through the that and they are exiting through the drain terminal. That means entire current it is passing through the that channel. You can see that maximum amount of that particular current it is flowing on. Yesterday I given the example, sorry, not yesterday, that means in previous lecture I given the example of a cock. If suppose I kept that cock open, that means whatever the drained regions is there, it is fully you can see that giving the output of the water or outlet of that particular water. So whatever the source it is having, entire you can say that water it is passed through the toward that particular cock, right? That means I am keeping knob as the open. Likewise, the consideration is there, right? So the resistance of that particular channel, right? It is again you can see that it is again you can see that minimized one and the that particular voltage or the due to that voltage that current it is flowing through the channel, right? This is the one situation. Now here already I said that now the VDS I'm increasing from 0 to some sort of the higher one, that's why the entire current it is flowing through the channel. Now, if suppose I am applying the voltage in between the gate terminal and source, that means I am applying the negative voltage to the that particular gate terminal, so that that PN junction, right, it is reverse biased one. As I am increasing the that negative voltage at the gate side, or initially suppose I am applying the voltage from 0, you can say that 0, right, and from 0 to onwards I am increasing the negative voltage to the gate terminal. At that time the depletion region, right, depletion region or layer it is increasing one due to the reverse bias condition of the PN junction. It is increasing one, that is from the both side that depletion region it is getting increased one, right? As it is increasing one, the current from the drain to source it is decreasing one, right? Because the resistance of that particular region it is getting increased one, right? It is getting increased one. Okay, due to that current flowing it is again decreased one. Likewise, if suppose I am making maximum increase of that particular negative voltage at the gate terminal, right? That means slowly I am increasing towards the negative voltage at the gate terminal. That means the depletion region it is again become wider, wider, wider. And when these two depletion regions are met each other, at that time there is a no current flowing through the channel. Why? Because of the that particular region they are blocking the flow of the current. That means at that position there is the high resistance it is happening. High resistance it is happening, right? And when this happens, right, then there is a no current. That means in this condition, in this situation, whenever there is a no current flow through the channel, okay, now the JFT it is acting as the perfect resistor due to the high resistance in the that particular area, right? So this is the, you can say that, consideration when you are applying the negative voltage at the gate terminal. That means by considering the negative voltage or applying the negative voltage, you are controlling the flow of current from the drain to source. See, the main function is that the applied voltage, it is controlling the flow of current. Now, uh, we are discussing the characteristics, statics characteristics of a JFET. Okay, I just discussed that how the that particular depletion region it is increasing. Now, if suppose you are increasing the step by step VGS, that means get to source voltage. If suppose initially you are considering 0, then minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3, right? Then minus 4. Likewise, if you are increasing that particular reverse bias condition and one point at which condition, just say suppose you are considering the negative voltage VGS is equal to 0 or the gate voltage it is equal to 0, the situation when comes that initially you are applying the that particular VDS, you are increasing one, right? And one situation comes one when that particular VGS it is making the that particular PN junction in a reverse bias condition, and it is increasing the, or it is making the wider area of that particular region, right? At that time, the current which is makes the zero current, it is makes the, you can see that zero, that particular situation whenever, that means there is a linear increase in the current from 0 to that particular one of the position, and one position it comes when there is a voltage due to which there is no flow of the current it is happened. And that situation, or you can see that when this situation happens, exactly whenever the two depletion regions are made to each other, and that situation which closes the channel it is called as the pinched off condition of a JFT. And at that time whatever the voltage you are applying to the gate terminal, that situation is called as the pinch off voltage of that, for that particular JFET. Pinch off voltage that particular JFET. So in between that particular 0 to whatever the pinch off voltage is there, that linear increase in the resistance, or you can say that that particular situation it is happening one, okay, there is a variation in that particular linearly, variation in that particular due to the increasing voltage and current, right? Change in current and voltage, whatever the change it is happening, linear change in happening with the resistance, that is called as the ohmic region. And the point at which that particular channel it is closest one, at that time your ID voltage it is said, ID current it is said that it is a zero one, there is no current, it is flowing one. That situation is called as the pinch off voltage, VP. It is also called as the knee voltage. And the region after that particular VP, even though you are increasing the VDS voltage, there is a constant flowing of that particular current, it is happening for the some duration, some voltage drop. That constant region, in which region there is a no increase in the current, it is happening one, that situation is called as the saturation region. That region is called as the saturation region. And after that some saturation region, due to the reverse bias condition, there is a, you can say that current it is increasing one due to the minority carriers at the junction, at the situation of that particular junction or in the depletion region. Okay, due to the minority carrier, that particular, you can see that current it is increases one, and that current or that region, in which situation, even though you are increasing the VDS, some small current it is getting increased one, that region it is called as the breakdown region. Right. Now in N channel, okay, some variation or whatever that particular, you can see that change it is happening, okay, due to the gate voltage applied one, whatever the majority carriers, okay, they are get blocked one, that is electrons are blocked one due to that depletion region closes one, okay, and after that whatever the variation it is happening in the current, it is due to the minority current, that condition it is called as the breakdown. Now whatever the concept I explained here for the N channel, it is same for that particular P channel operation, right? It is same for that particular P channel operation. Okay, so only situation is that for that gate voltage you have to apply the positive voltage to reverse bias in the P channel JFET, right? Because in P channel you are considering the that particular hole as the carriers, majority carriers, which is passing the current in the that particular thing. So for that reason, you have to apply the gate terminal with the positive to make the reverse bias of that particular PN junction, right? So by considering this thing, just I explained the region, saturation region, as well as the that breakdown region and ohmic region. Once again, I am briefly I'm introducing in this particular slide as the here due to this particular static characteristics, we got the three operation of or three stages of this particular operation of a JFET due to the depending on the input voltage which is considered for the gate terminal, right? And this region, these stages are nothing but ohmic region. See here how it is explained. If VGS is equal to 0, then the depletion region of the channel is very small, right? And in this region, the JFET act as the voltage controlled resistor. That means in this ohmic region, whatever the resistance is there, okay, or that particular region is there, it is a voltage controlled resistor. That means VGS is equal to 0, but you are considering you are applying the VDS, and due to that change in the VDS, whatever the current it is flowing or whatever the resistance it is changing one, that is called as the voltage controlled resistance. Now, pitch off region, okay, pinch off the region. In this is also called as a cutoff region. This pitch off region is also called as the cutoff region. The JFET enters into this region when the gate voltage you are applying in a reverse bias condition in a larger amount. Then at that situation, whenever it exceeds that particular voltage, okay, at that time that current is, there is no any flow of a current it is happening, there is a constant you can see that current it is flowing, or you can see that no current it is flowing in that particular region. Okay, but in characteristic you are getting the constant for that particular constant value for that particular IDS. See in previous year, here IDS as shown here, which is the constant one for the some amount of that particular VDS, for that VGS equal to 0, right? That situation, okay, that situation or that region, it is called as the pinch drop region, after which that particular current it is getting constant. And the region which is having the IDS is constant, in that region the channel it is acting as a good conductor, and that which is controlled by the gate voltage, that controlled by the gate voltage, that is called as the saturation region or active region. In that region you are applying the voltage VDS, you are applying one, but there is a cutoff region, it is a cutoff of that particular voltage it is happening one. The depletion regions are close that particular channel, that position it is at that position whatever the voltage it is considered one, that voltage it is called as the VP, pinch off voltage. And due to that pinch off, after that pinch off voltage, whatever the region you are getting one, that region it is called as the saturation region, which is also called as the active region, and which is happen to the due to the gate voltage. And breakdown region, if the drain to source voltage VDS is high enough, that means you are increasing the VDS voltage. Here we are increasing the VDS voltage. Okay. Due to that, again, that channel it breaks down one, and the region it is uncontrolled maximum current passes through the device. That situation is called as the breakdown region, and this is happening due to the some sort of the minority carriers. That is called as the breakdown region. So this is the all about the, you can say that static characteristics. So see that particular pinch off region where that particular, you can say that uh, current or that particular point when that particular voltage it is not there, and sorry, due to that gate voltage whatever the you are having the resistance, it is that means due to that wider area it is again happened one, and the resistance it is increased, that means increased one, that condition it is called as the pinch off region, and that VP it is considered one. The maximum voltage or that voltage at which that particular IDS it is having some sort of the constant value, that region it is called the saturation region. And after that, even though you are increasing the VDS, that breakdown region it is occurred due to that particular increase in the VDS, and it is considered as the, or you can see that there is a small increase in the IDS current it is happen one due to the minority carriers. And the region in between that particular 0 to VP, that means so from 0 to VP whatever the voltage it is happening increasing one, and linearly that current is also increasing one, voltage as well as current, due to that whatever the change in resistance it is happening, that is called as the ohmic region. What this thing? So now we will discuss the pinch off voltage as the next point of that particular JFET. Now here I shown three stages when the VDS is equal to 0, that means drain to source it is equal to 0. When the JFET having the operation, that means you are applying the gate source voltage, less amount of that particular gate source voltage, and then VP it is happening one, or breakdown region it is happening one, cutoff region, pinch off voltage it is happening one, not breakdown, pinch off voltage it is happening one, that is also as shown here. And the operation when the VGS is equal to VP. See here, whenever the gate to source voltage it is nearly equal to the VP voltage, then that particular entirely current it is stopped one flowing through that particular point, that is called as the, that is here VP it is as shown here. Now see here, whenever we are in continuously increasing the reverse bias of the gate terminal and the depletion region it is becoming the wider one, and one point it is reached one, at which their entire channel it is filled with the depletion layer. You consider this the last figure, okay, filled with the depletion region. And the drain, whatever the drain current is there, id current, it is uh, reduced to the zero. It is reduced to the zero except for the small reverse saturation current in form of the nano amperes. It is flowing through that particular. The gate to source voltage at which, see here, the gate to source voltage at which the entire channel will be depleted of a charge carrier is called as the, of a charge carrier is called as the pinch off voltage. Depleted with the charge carrier is called as the pinch off voltage. Okay, once again, if you are having confusion, I will show that particular thing here. The pinch off voltage or pinch off region I shown at this particular position, right? If suppose initially I am making the VGS is equal to 0 and I am increasing the VDS, okay, at that time the current is also increasing one, and one situation it gets, that means whatever the IDS it is there, that drain current it is there, okay, it comes and it is not that IDS current, it is not increasing one, that means drain to source current it is not increasing one, it is kept, it is constantly flowing through that terminal. That situation is called as a VP. It is called as a VP. And the region where that particular VP it is occurs, that is called as the pinch off region. Okay, so that is the thing here. See, first figure it is shown in this slide. Here, if I'm not applying the VDS, that means drain to source voltage, and I'm initially I am not applied the gate voltage also. So whatever the depletion region of that particular junction in the N channel bar, it is shown here. It is totally, that means it is having that entirely as it is. That means you can say that through that current can be passed to one. Okay, that is the situation. But suppose I'm increasing the VDS slowly, okay, and I'm keeping the VGS is equal, I'm open. Then also from the source to drain, that is again, see, consider that first figure itself, that particular current it is flowing on, right? Now, if suppose I'm considering that I'm applying the gate to source voltage, okay, initially I increased that VDS also, okay, having the maximum value or some sort of the value. Now, if suppose I'm increasing the VGS values from in a reverse bias, okay, 0 to in a maximum reverse voltage, okay, slowly I'm increasing one. So here, if you are that gray type region, it is that particular depletion region, it is getting increased one, right? And when it is comes to that VGS, it is comes to VP or near less than that particular VP, at that time this situation it is considered one. That means second figure it is shows that your VGS it is less than that particular pinch of voltage. At that time there is a flow of current it is happening one, and that depletion region situation is like this. And third figure shows that whenever the VGS is equal to VP, that means pinch off voltage when occurs one, that depleted regions it is made to each other, depleted regions are meet to each other, touch to each other. At that time, entire bar it is closed one. Entire that semiconductor channel it is closed one. And due to that, right, there is no flow of the current is happen. That is nothing but VGS is equal to VP. Okay, that is the situation. By considering this point, here VGS is nothing but gate to source voltage, VP is the pinch off voltage, I have already said that, VGD is the gate to drain voltage. Actually here it should be VGS, sorry, VDS it should be there, and here, okay, no problem, and VDS is the drain to source voltage. So these are the some of the situation, right? By considering this condition, this situation, that here your VGS is equal to VP, and that entire current it is whatever the current, it is said that it is a at that situation maybe id is equal to 0, but it is not happening because there is a initially it is a some sort, it is having the current as the idss, which is the making that particular jft for the some vds value for as a constant current, and after that the breakdown may be happen. So assuming the two junctions, whatever the two junctions we are considering, one p type or n type semiconductor. Okay, that means p type semiconductor and n type channels are there. Okay, between that p type and n type channel, n type in that particular channel, then that or you can say that whatever the that particular uh, uh, material it is considered for that semiconductor. So here Na and Nd, that means number of that electrons acceptor and number of electrons uh, donor are there. Okay, that situation it may be like this. Na is equal, it is very higher than Nd. That means Na is greater. That is that acceptors are greater one, and that whatever the width, space width for that particular channel, it is considered one. For n region, it is a Wn, it is greater than Wp. Likewise, it is the situation. Then the space charge width, it is given by Wx is equal to A minus Bx is equal to 2 epsilon V0 minus Vx upon Q into Nd raised to bracket raised to 1 half. Nd is the donor impurity concentration, epsilon is the dielectric strength of the channel, and Vx is the applied potential at the distance x from the source end. Right? Source ends, remember that thing. So this is the equation is the considered one. And when the VGS is equal to VP, when the pinch off voltage it is happened, at that time VGS is it becomes the VP, then channel completely gets blocked and the drain current it is 0. So BX is 0 and Vx is also 0. Then we can get the Vp is equal to QND A square divided by 2 epsilon. That it is we are getting from the by considering the above equation and the that particular situation, and from that also we can calculate the VGS also. Okay, so this is the all about the pinch off voltage, right? So I am once again repeating that particular pinch off voltage here. Pinch off voltage it occurs when your gate reverse bias you are increasing from 0 onwards, or from you are slowly increasing one. At that time, whenever the entire channel it is get closed that due to the depletion layers, right? That at that time, whatever the voltage you are getting one, and due to that the current it is getting 0, that situation is called as the pinch off voltage. Here the ideas in the graph you are seeing, if you are seeing that particular graph, in that idea says it is the constant one for the increasing the VDS value. That means voltage in between the drain to source. That ideas it is as it is on a constant one, right? So that is called as the pinch off region, right? That particular point, it is also called as a knee point. Okay, that is called as the, okay, or cutoff region. It is also called as a cutoff region. That is called as the pinch off voltage. So that is the consideration, and by using that donor acceptor, donor and acceptor in that particular semiconductor and its n width and p width of that particular material, the space charge it is calculated like this, which is explained in the slide. Okay, so students, if you are having any query related to the static characteristics and pinch off voltage, you can you can contact me at any time. I will clarify that particular thing. Before closing my this particular or ending my this particular, not closing, ending this particular, you can see that today's video lecture. Just I will recap once again about the static characteristics. Here, when as already I discussed the operation, but due to this static characteristics, we are getting the mainly some important regions as the ohmic region, pinch off region, then that saturation region and breakdown region. Okay, here from 0 onwards, whatever the voltage you are applying by making the gate as a open VDS, at that time your resistance is also linearly changing one due to the applied voltage and flowing the current in that particular bar. That region is called as the that ohmic region. And once the point it comes one, at that time, for that particular, if suppose you are applying the gate voltage, okay, reverse gate voltage, and at that time, even though you are increasing the that particular VDS and for that gate voltage, when that particular current it is not flowing but due to the reverse bias of the condition of that particular region of PN junction region, due to that depletion region they are met each other, that particular point is called as the pinch off voltage. And even though you are increasing the VDS after that particular VP point, okay, there is no increase in the current, it is happening for that particular voltage, that region it is called as the saturation region. And even though you are making the maximum VDS, and one point it comes one at which the again there is a small increase in the current it is happening, that region it is called as the breakdown region of the JFET. So this is the static characteristics of that particular JFET, and already I discussed the pinch off voltage for that particular JFET, right? So this is the all about the today's video lecture for static characteristics and pinch off voltage of a JFET. Thank you guys. Study well.